When I was younger, animation was seen as a medium targeted towards the younger generation, the kids. And for the most part, in India, where I come from, this is still assumed to be the case, with Cocomelon and the likes being some of the most viewed content on YouTube and being massively successful in our country. One doesn't need to wonder why that is so.
However, growing up, when I was introduced to the Japanese phenomenon of anime with Death Note and Attack on Titan, I learned that this medium had a wider scope, one which could pander to an even more mature audience. Anime and animation in general can in fact explore themes like violence, death, psychological trauma, alcoholism, substance abuse, familial crisis, and emotional struggles like no other medium. One anime that belongs to the denomination of seinen and is targeted towards the adult male demographic is Naoki Urasawa's Monster. Monster explores all of the mentioned themes and a lot more, such as the philosophies of egalitarianism and exceptionalism, communism and capitalism, hopefulness and nihilism, moralism and hedonism, and much more.
I discovered this show when I was 15 and I instantly fell in love with it, not just because of the story, but because of the art style, the music, and mood it masterfully set.
Set in Germany in the 1970s, the story follows the Christ-like, perfect protagonist Dr. Kenzo Tenma and a villain unlike any you might have seen across any medium of storytelling. It is true, the eponymous monster of this show is chilling but has no superpowers, no supernatural abilities whatsoever. In fact, the charm of the show lies in the fact that it takes place in a world with no magic, no crazy sci-fi technology, and no scenes of epic combat. Everything that happens throughout the course of the show is legit, no joke, a possibility in the real world. With multiple stories embedded and interwoven into the premise of the main story, Monster takes us on a journey into the lives of an ensemble cast of characters who have their own struggles and bring a realistic, almost verisimilitude-rich atmosphere to the show.
Spanning a whopping 74 episodes, this is a show that has quite a few stories to tell too, taking place in the periods of the rise and fall of communism in Germany. It is every bit linked to the real world politics of the time as it is to the motivations and schemes of the fictional characters that inhabit it.
It shouldn't be forgotten that while originally a work of veteran mangaka Naoki Urasawa, the anime series was brought to life with the masterful direction of Masayuki Koshima, who added the perfect balance of music, suspenseful scenes, and emotive characters that kept the thrill of the story intact.
Some may consider the beginning of the show to be a tad bit slow, but it can be argued that the slow start served as the perfect build-up for the main character's motivation. Losing everything in life, a young doctor is forced to lead the life of a fugitive. With only the guiding hand of morality at his side, along with a set of exceptional medical and surgical skills, Dr. Tenma goes on an adventure across the nation of 20th century's Germany and beyond to discover the extent and origin of the most evil villain to have ever been put to pen and screen.
This show will make you root for characters with some inexcusable flaws, which make it very similar to our dealings with actual real-world people. It will make your skin crawl in fear and disgust, and more often than not, both. The music is phenomenal. I'll say nothing more. You have to watch the show to truly appreciate it.
Naoki Urasawa's characters have so much life in them that it makes his work unputdownable because of the sheer relatability and attention to detail that goes into crafting them. While the show had many strengths, if I had to pin all of it on just one, I would say it is the characters that make the show truly worth receiving all the acclaim it has received. 10 out of 10. Cannot recommend it enough.